Welcome back to the JCAL at-home educational series, and once again it's your instructor, your boy DTA. So far we've learned about the functionality of the turntable, the functionality of the mixer. We even went into beat matching and mixing from turntable to turntable. We even touched on Grand Wizard Theodore's Baby Scratch and Grandmaster Flash's Quick Mix Theory. Now, let's get a little bit more into the scratch element itself. We know the baby scratch is the forward movement, backward movement, backward movement of the record. We have a sound today, which is probably the scratch signature sound that everyone's heard if you ever heard a DJ scratch. It's called the ah sound. And that is what we're going to learn with today. Now, let's refresh one time and do the baby scratch. Forward, backwards, forward, backwards. That is a baby scratch with the fader open. Now, you can do a baby scratch movement, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, but we're going to be turning off and on the crossfader, aka open and close of the crossfader. This is going to be called a cut. A cut is different from a scratch because when you cut, you're actually cutting the volume on the pullback. So you hear the front motion, but the pullback you won't hear. Here's an example of a cut. That's a cut. You heard the front motion, but you didn't hear the reverse. If you want to do it faster, it's an open close motion. So now you've advanced on the baby scratch, same motion on the turntable, but now you're using the volume control, which is the crossfader, on the mixer to get the cut going. Let's hear that over a beat. Now remember, you always want to do it on the one. You always want to start on the one. Here's the one. Double time. And that is how you cut. So continuing from the cut, there's a lot of different things you can do with the cut. Let's do it with no beat. You can do different rhythms. There's one rhythm in particular that I really have to do. It's very famous, and I have to shout out the one and only Mixmaster Ice from UTFO. When he did this scratch on Roxanne Roxanne in '84, I believe it was, he changed the game for all DJs that want to scratch. We actually call him the father of the ah sound. He did this on a record. That was game changing. And that was an example of the cut and a baby scratch used at the same time. Another great example of cutting that turned into something else, which was pioneered by a DJ named Spin Bad in Philadelphia and honed into a very incredible sound by another Philadelphia DJ called Cash Money, and then was brought to the world by a very famous DJ that you all know, the magnificent Jazzy Jeff. Another style called transforming is where you use the same cut scenario where you open the fader with the forward motion, but you also open the fader with the backward motion. But the difference is, instead of a one stab, now you're gonna let the record go, but you're gonna keep moving the crossfader, like so. That is the first half of a transform. The thing that makes it a transformer scratch is you actually do the same thing in reverse. So you go forward with a few taps and you go backwards with a few taps. I'll demonstrate. That scratch completely revolutionized scratching for DJs. Now, if you guys want to learn more, I suggest you stick around, because this is the JCAL at-home education series, and it's your boy DTA, your #1 instructor. Stay tuned, we got more for you.